Hi everybody, and welcome back into Scarworld. And boy, have some things happened. Yeah, my last episode took forever to get out, and then the mic issues decided to hit me again. And I lost most of the audio for pretty much all the recording for this video. So that honestly pushed back my release of my last video. But hopefully these audio issues are currently past me and we can move forward in a more timely manner. So, yeah. Some things have changed around here, as you can see. That monstrosity there is the automatic tree farm. So I know last time we were trying to figure out kind of what to do with some of this corner and things like that, and this was my answer. This is the same tree farm that I built last season, only this one is above ground. I do have it set for mangrove currently, but am also using it for the netherwoods. And I didn't sell any of the netherwoods last season because they were a bit of a pain, and that part really hasn't changed about them. They're still a bit of a pain, which is why I'm going ahead and using this farm for them until, we can get a bit of stock established. And the shulker monster has returned, but that's okay because I'm starting to try to work out a bit of an auto storage system here. It's still very much in the planning phases. This is going to be just the storage for wood and our farm generated items, like our gravity, like our iron from our iron farm here and the pumpkins and melons from the auto farms down below. So I'm trying to basically work out the height of them and kind of where this is going to be and how this is going to look. Yeah, a lot of planning is going into this, and I'm not quite sure I like having it butted right up next to this build. But we'll see. I'm taking inspiration, from Robotropolis, and a lot of the buildings there were kind of piled on top of each other and all that, because we're still got to build kind of the giant egg dome here. And that also got me thinking that maybe, depending on the height of my storage system, I could do the storage system as part of this egg dome. Maybe, I don't know, move up the iron farm or something. I'm rambling because I don't really know for sure what's going to happen. But here is going to be kind of our manual tree harvesting area above, and then down below is going to be the sheep farm. Eventually. I'm focusing on wood right now more because it's my main sales in my shop is, of course, wood, because it's a wood shop. One thing we need to do in this episode is we need to, harvest all of these and gather up a bunch of materials, because I have designed a covering to hide this horrendous looking wood farm. And this is going to be a pretty big, pretty tall build. So it is going to take us a little while to gather the resources. I need a lot of bricks for this, which means some fun trading with the villagers. So I'm going to get busy with some material gathering, and I will bring you in as soon as that's done. Alright, well, we've got a bunch of our wood. Now let's take a look at some of the other things that we need. Because, yeah, this is going to be a long list. Alright, here we go. So, we're not going to necessarily need all of the grass blocks. But we're going to need a lot of stone bricks and a heck of a lot of regular bricks. Let's see, we need some orange terracotta, some polished diorite, some iron blocks, more diorite, some deep slate, some red glazed terracotta. Okay, so we've got a lot of the stuff that we can make real quick, but let's go get some bricks. So that's a couple shulker boxes worth of bricks. So quick trading montage. Alright, emeralds acquired, now on to the bricks. So, upstairs we go. Alright, bricks acquired. So let's go put them in the chest. First we gotta craft. Alright, and let's see. Where was it I was putting these? Not that chest. That chest. Not that chest. Ah, this chest. There we go. So, yep, this should be enough bricks for everything we need, and I have some extra for decoration and other things if I need. So, now we need some diorite. So let's go grab that, and let's maybe start moving some of our stuff over to where the build's gonna be. Because next episode, that's what we're gonna do. This episode, it's all just, well, kind of preparing, so sorry about that. Alright everybody, we're going to take a quick break from gathering all this materials because I see one Died by Fire is online. So I've got a gift ready for Died, so let's check that out real quick. So she gave me an awesome gift earlier for my birthday, and I want to return the favor. I have gift. See, I have gift. Buckets of them for a Mr. Martin. Woohoo! Advancement. Alright. Well, Di seemed to like her gift, and we're getting really close to having everything we need for our next build. So I'm going to try to finish up gathering the last few things. I'll bring you back in and show you what all we got. And then next episode, we can start on the build. Alright everybody, well, we were able to get Died her gift, and that was awesome. And seeing her fancy clothes made me think it's about time I'd start doing some upgrades on myself. So, yeah, we got some netherite booties, and I even decided to put a little bit of armor trim on them. This is one I happened to find while I was out exploring and bumped into a jungle temple. But I digress. Let's take a look at where we are at for our material gathering. And boom, our materials list. So, we're looking good. We've got most of our things. I don't think I really need the dirt or the grass. So I think those were just kind of placeholder blocks that got in there while I was doing the Lightmatica in my creative world. So it looks like the last thing I really need are end rods. And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not too interested in going to the end right now. I would much prefer to just head to a shop and get some end rods. So let's do that. Let's take a quick flight over to the shopping district. Here we go. Alright, and here we are at the shopping district. So there's my shop, and I've updated the top of it to say what I'm selling. But the shop I'm looking for is this one. Right here. Dyed's Light Shop. Anything glows. And here we go. End rods. 1 diamond for 16. So, time to spend some of my hard-earned diamonds. So I need a little bit more than a stack. So we're just going to get a stack, and hopefully... Well, hopefully I have a few sitting around my base. I'm pretty sure I do. Otherwise, well, we'll just be back here to get more. And I better check one other thing. Nope, she's still good on shroom lights. Ooh. Well, that's going to be an adventure for another day. But I think that's going to have to do us for today. So we gathered all of our material, and that means next episode, the big build can start. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited for that. So I will have to see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget, if you like what you see, please feel free to like and subscribe because it really helps my channel grow. And I'm trying to get more consistent with this, I promise. But I will see you later. Until the next episode, this has been Shadowstar from Scarworld, and bye!